What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV's Pizza Reviews. That's right, I also do tech. Obviously, that's probably what you know me for if you're on my channel. But once in a while, I'm going to do some pizza reviews because I love pizza. So we'll just try it out, see how it goes. But anyways, the place that we're going to talk about today is called Pasesan's Pizza. Now, Pasesan's Pizza is from Albany, New York. They are called Brooklyn's Finest, but they're in Albany, New York. I don't know. Not sure why they do that, but regardless, I personally heard about them from another pizza review show called One Bite Pizza Reviews, which if you don't know, Dave Portnoy is freaking amazing. He's so funny and awesome. You got to watch his stuff. I'll link his channel down below, and I'll even link his pizza review of this specific pizza place as well. But what I wanted to say is that I ordered some pizzas from them, and they're actually very reasonably priced for pizzas. And these are like, they're frozen pizza, don't get me wrong, but this is also a pizza place. So like a lot of the places, once I do these, pizza places, they might be from pizza places that are real genuine pizza places, but then they also sell frozen pizzas. So currently I have a pizza in there right now, cooking up. It is a meatball pizza. Let me zoom in a little bit. Help you see it, but that's a meatball pizza I got going in. I'll also do a cheese pizza and also a pepperoni pizza. Speaking of pepperoni, why don't we check that one out? I have one in here. I'll cook that later in the video because I'll probably end up doing this over a few days, which for you will be a few seconds. But there's the pepperoni. The cheese, he made those special for me, pepperoni, and he made the meatball special. This is just a plain cheese. The instructions say to cook this directly on the oven rack, so make sure you do that. 450, 6 to 8 minutes. This one took a little bit longer. Not sure why, but it did. You gotta have a pizza cutter. If you don't have a pizza cutter, you're in for hurt. And it's hard to do this with one hand. That's what she said. All right, I'm gonna have to cut this. 1 second. Woo! All cut up, baby. I cut it into small slices. What is it? 1, 2, 8 slices, something like that. Some people might want to only do 4. I like to do 8. Makes you feel like you're getting more of a pizza. Plus, my son always steals my pizza. But this, it's not a huge aroma of pizza, at least from what I can smell. I can smell it a little bit. It smells good for sure. Also, it's not overly greasy, as you can see. A little bit of grease, but it's not as greasy as some other pizzas. Which, if you don't like grease, you'll probably be very happy. I actually like the grease. I think it gives it tons of flavor. Oh my God, it's like super hot. I am gonna try the cheese and the pepperoni in this same video. It'll probably come over like a few days though, but again, for you in the video, it's gonna be seamless. It's got a creamy taste to it, the pizza. It's not as salty as like some other pizzas you might have. This is very, very good. Crust, nothing crazy and amazing like in terms of flavor or anything like that. This is probably a dipper type crust in terms of like, it's pretty plain. You might want to dip it in ranch. You probably think I'm crazy for saying that. But yeah, maybe you want to dip it in ranch or something like that. You can eat it, but it's not going to like blow you away. It doesn't have tons of flavor, the crust itself. I think for the meatball one, I would personally give it, which unfortunately he doesn't sell on the website, but maybe he'll do it. I don't know. I give it a 7.9. This is really good. Really, really enjoying this one. Delicious. So if you can get the meatball, I definitely give this a go for sure. It's really good. Next up, we're doing the pepperoni pizza from Pasesan's. And I'm excited to try this one because the meatball was freaking delicious. And then we'll finish it up with the cheese. But first, let's get the pepperoni in the oven. closer look at the slice of pepperoni. There's on the pizza itself, just to go back to it, there's pepperoni like 1 or 2 slices on each one. So it's not overwhelming amounts of pepperoni, but you will get 1 or 2 on there. Got a little cheese hang right there. My son's going crazy. Super cheesy. This one tastes way more cheesy for some reason than the meatball one. It's got that creamy cheese. I wish it was a little bit more salty. I definitely, without a doubt, like the meatball one tastes better for some reason. This is solid though. Pepperoni, not spicy, which some of them are. Usually they're not, but sometimes you get a pepperoni pizza, it's spicy. This one's not. Not overwhelming in the sauce. So with pepperoni, I give it a 7.9 on the meatball, which I feel like I could be over an 8.1, but I'm gonna give this a 7.5. Solid, not the best, but definitely solid. I think I'd be happy with this. Much better, again, than any frozen pizza you buy at like the grocery store or something like this. This tastes like it came from a pizza spot. Very good. And then lastly, we're gonna throw in the cheese as well. These pizzas are very cheesy. If you love cheese, you're getting a lot of it on this pizza. And this one, as you can see, is cheese pizza. I just wish the pizza is a little bit saltier. Don't get me wrong, there's salt on it, but cheese though, versus the meatball and the pepperoni. Meatball is definitely my number one, 7.9. I kind of wish, if I could redo my score, I'd probably honestly give it an 8 or 8.1. I love the meatball. Pepperoni, solid, 7.5. I mean, as much as I like toppings usually on my pizza, but cheese, this one, specifically after tasting this one, I would give it 7.2. And why is it a little bit less? Just because I like toppings on there. I wish I had a little bit more of a topping. Also, you might have noticed that the pizzas were a little bit deformed when I was putting them in the oven, but they were like that because when I got them, they weren't completely frozen. They were still cold, but they weren't frozen. So I put them in my fridge, my freezer. Wow. All right. When I put them in the freezer, they kind of got deformed, but then when they cook, they straighten out completely. As you can see, there's literally, ooh, that's hot. As you can see, there's really nothing wrong with them. They straighten out completely. So if you want to pick these up, I do have a little code down below, save me $5. So make sure you check out Pasesan's. I would recommend it. It's a very good, solid pizza, much better than any of the frozen pizzas at the supermarket you're gonna buy. I think you'd be very happy with these. And yeah, check them out. And like, I should also mention though that the pepperoni and the meatball ones that I got were special orders. You can try to see if he'll make them for you. I don't know if he will, but yeah, check them out. Thanks for watching, guys. See you down the road.
Bye.
Peace.